Would you be interested in learning a fun twist on using circle dies? This video is going to teach you a new technique, something fun, a little twist, and we're going to play with some circle dies. Welcome, my crafty friends. I'm Dawn, creator of DD Creates Crafts, and this is the channel for simple cards, duplicatable crafts, helpful hints, and projects you'll be able to make just for watching one of my videos. If this is the kind of channel you've been looking for, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now while it's fresh on your mind. Are you ready to create some crafts? I'm going to turn the camera down now so we can get started. Here we go. Make sure I got you straight. All right, so step one, we're going to make a base, 5.5 by 8.5, and then score it at 4 1/4, or simply fold it in half. Then we're going to make a layer, 5 1/4 by 4, a little bit smaller to have some margins, and either do what I did and emboss your layer or use some pattern paper. Totally up to you. And the reason I want to show you the embossing, the reason I started the DD Creates Crafts channel is to introduce you to me, introduce you to Stampin' Up! Products, and then show you how to use the products, because when you order them, I want to show you how to make simple cards and projects with the products you've just ordered. And did you know ordering products with me, it helps support this channel? Thank you for those of you that already do that. So if you see something you fall in love with, I'll have the ordering link below. So this is your step one, to cut your base and to cut your layer and decorate it with embossing or not. So I'm going to put this aside because we are going to use that. Step two, let's gather some supplies. I want you to gather 3 layering circles. 1, 2, and 3. 3 layering circles. So let's put these like this, large, medium, small. Next, what I want you to do is choose 2 colors of cardstock. So I'm going to choose this red. I think this is the sorbet and this is the parakeet. It's new in colors. I'll put the names below because I can't remember them. And we're going to die cut 1 in each color with the larger of the circle dies. Now your middle die, you know what? We're only going to cut 1 circle, and we're going to cut the circle in a print, a pattern, designer series paper. And you can use either side you want. For me, either side's going to be super cute. Now with your smallest die, again 2 colors, and they're going to be the same colors as your large. So let's review for your step 2. You're going to cut 5 circles using nesting circles, 2 colors, but alternating colors, 1 of each color with the large, 1 of each color with the small, and only 1 with the designer series paper. So this is getting you all set up for success. So I'm going to put these aside, and what we do next is literally cut these in half. So I've got that pre-done, but I'll just show you so you can eyeball it about what to do. Just kind of, let's measure. This is 3 inches, so let's line up the edge at 1.5, and I'm gonna cut it right in half, all right? So you're gonna do that with all of your circles. You're just gonna cut them in half. So pretend we've just done that, and I'm gonna bring in my circles that I've pre-done. Because what we're gonna do is with your large, I've cut the large in half, both colors, so let's line them up opposite each other, 1 on top and 1 on bottom. And then we're gonna delegate 1 of the mediums, and then we're gonna do opposite with our littles. So again, we're just lining you up for success. All right? If you're having fun, if you've learned something yet, I want you to please boop the like button and then show YouTube you want more crafters to see my videos. I'd appreciate it. I think they would too. Now, are you ready for our step 3? We're gonna align all our circles that we've cut in half. So now let's align them. The main trick is to do your opposites like this, each other. This is your large circle, 2 different colors. Now let's separate them where they're facing each other as if they're a circle, but they're just a little separate. So let's call them right and left. And I'm not sure if your right is the same as my right, so I'm gonna call it my right, my left, just for demonstration purposes. Now, when we come in with our middle circle, here's the trick. Here's your secret to success. We're gonna align them and adhere them down on opposite sides. So your top circles, we're gonna align towards the right side of the circle. So here's the small circle cut in half. We're gonna do the opposite color of the large, and this is gonna get aligned to the right and then to the left. So let me go ahead and do that right now. Oh my stars, I thought my lawn service was finished cutting the grass. I like waited to start the video, and now he's leaf blowing like right outside my craft studio. So I'm sorry for all the noise. Oh my goodness. Best laid plans, am I right? All right, so I've glued down the designer series paper. Now I'm gluing down my opposite but small, and all their little edges as best I could are butt up against each other to the far right side, so they're gonna look like this. We're gonna do the opposite on the one on the left. Okay, I think, cross your fingers, say a prayer that the noise is done and I don't have to yell at you anymore to be heard. Oh my goodness, sometimes I feel like, I'm gonna say my life is comedy of errors, but it keeps me laughing and it makes my friends laugh. I'm like, I have the best stories. They're true stories and they'll make you laugh, but these things really happen. We gotta laugh, just gotta laugh. They are really funny. I gotta think of some of my stories to share with you. All right, back on task. So, we've got our larger green, medium designer series paper, small in the sorbet. Reverse it. We've got the sorbet as our larger circle, the medium's the designer series paper, and our smaller circle is the parakeet green. So that is your step 3. We're doing good, we're doing good. Now it's time for step 4. I have to ask you, do you want more videos just like this one? All you need to do is hit the subscribe button, because I want you to be able to find me again. We have fun, and I'm gonna teach you some cool tricks. I am gonna use some dimensionals, so let me get some of those little guys out. And I'm gonna show you what our show and tell, our final product's gonna look like. I know, so I'm gonna put that right there so you can watch as we some assembly required. But if you've done all of your step 3 correctly, and especially the left and right and top and bottom, look how beautiful it's gonna line up. Precious. So this I am gonna pop up. You could adhere it down flat if you want to and just pop up your little embellishment. Totally, totally up to you. I think I'll add a 4th. I'm gonna lay that there. All right, I've got my 4. You could see why I couldn't do this in advance. For my embellishment and my sentiment, I have put our little guys on in advance. But for this one, I did very much want you to see me assemble it. I do a lot of prep work, so I don't take up a lot of your time, but some things I feel I need to do in front of you so that you'll know exactly how to do it. So now we're gonna put it together like this. So I'm just eyeballing about where the center is. So I'm gonna put that one down right there and come back, and you're gonna wanna do this, but just let your color be your guide and come in and then line her up. Precious, woo, goes our little twist of fate. So we've got the sentiment, and I am gonna put a small. Did you know we have 2 different sizes of the dimensionals? tinies, little minis, and big guys. And I use both. It's just projects just kind of lend themselves to it. Now here's the trick. We're going to use our label to kind of, sort of, kind of hide our seam. So I only put a dimensional right there. This is still loosey-goosey, so I'm gonna put a little baby bit of glue underneath it. And let me make sure I'm fairly straight. Going on the straight and narrow, am I right? Okay. And now for your part 4 is to stamp and punch or color your decoration. So I chose to go with the baby bird because he's so cute. This one, I did our ladybug. You've seen, it's a punch. This is a punch. And this is a punch as well. I did stamp him and punch him, but when I hate to say punch him, it sounds like I'm getting violent with my baby bird, but I did not. And I did want it to look like he's just sitting on our swirl right here. So I'm gonna put him about like that. Precious. And now I'm going to show you an alternative before I add my bling, because you've die cut your label, you've stamped your sentiment, and then placed the label over the seam. And now a part of step 4 still is to assemble your card. Now here's another version. Do you know you can do the exact same thing with squares, with square dies? And I did with this one use the Pattern Designer series paper to show you one embossed and one not embossed. Let's add our bling and wrap it up. I will show you a secret. I did use Stylish Shapes dies for both my squares and my circles. The 3 larger ones for squares and this is my label. And look at all the sizes. You actually get 15 dies for only 30. That is a good bang for your buck. So very basic, very wonderful shapes. And for my pattern paper, I am using the Hues of Happiness. So very pretty, very pretty. You can see some are very colorful like the flowers, and then a little more neutral or abstract like these little X's. Wanted to share that with you. Add the bling. Let's use a little bit of the different colors. So let's put a red one right there. And let's come back with a green one, say right, where do we want it? Let's go right there. That looks cute and fun. And let's get us a blue one. Oh, it's a teal. These are actually the matching colors for the end colors. Cute. Let's put him right there. Oh my stars. So cute, so cute, so cute. What do you think? What do you think? Tell me in the comment section. Do you like the circles or the squares better? So you got to tell me that in the comment section. But also, are you going to make this? Do you like it? It's different, isn't it? And if I talked a little slow or repeated myself, I really want you to get this. And I'm going to show you something I usually don't show. I had this in front of me, laying just like this, so I remember how to lay them. And you may need to do this the first time or 2 that you do it for yourself, because I'm telling you, sometimes I would cut out the wrong color of the shapes, or like just before I made the video, I had the pattern paper in the small and then reverse the solid color in the middle. Hot mess, hot mess. Oh, I'll show you just to make you laugh. I told you my whole life is funny. I just make myself laugh. Look, do we call these mistakes? Let's call them practice. But I wanted to show you just to make you laugh. Isn't that hilarious? Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera up now so we can say our goodbyes. I hope you had a blast making this technique. I'm gonna show you one last time. And then I want you to join me. You have until, I believe, Sunday, July 31st, to register for my August card class. We're going to be working with these butterflies. All you have to do, go to the community button on the main page of Dee Dee Creates Crafts, click the button, and then look at that. You'll get a sneak peek of the actual cards, and then just email me, and I will send you the PayPal link. It is $25 for the 4 kits, 2 designs, 4 kits, and your $25 includes shipping. I don't charge shipping for that. If you want to get it free, you'll be able to read below how to get a free card class, get your kits for free in the description section. Also going on right now is our celebration, so you get free stuff with an order of 50 or more. Thanks for watching. What are the 3 things I always ask you to remember? I ask you to remember to subscribe, remember to like the video, and most importantly, remember to come back and see me again real soon. Thanks, you guys. Bye now.